Loving your best friend is easy. What's hard is falling for his wife. And even harder when she starts looking at you like she knows. Like she's daring you to notice. But before any of that, before the lines blurred, let me tell you who Jason is. Jason and I have been best friends since high school. We survived heartbreaks, college chaos, bad roommates, and worse jobs. He's more than a friend, he's family. Then he met Sydney. When he told me he was in love, I was happy for him. Truly. Then I met her. She was different. Calm. Smart. Witty in the quietest way. The kind of woman who didn't try to be the center of attention, but somehow always was. At first, it was harmless. Admiration. Curiosity. But something shifted during our beach trip last summer. Just the three of us, like always, rented a house by the ocean. It was supposed to be a simple, easy weekend. Then Jason got sick from some seafood and knocked out early. Sydney and I ended up on the porch, sharing a bottle of wine and listening to the waves. At one point, she asked about my ex Bill. I joked about the disaster he was, but she didn't laugh. She just looked at me and said, "You didn't deserve that. I hope you know." I froze. Her eyes stayed on mine, steady, soft, electric. I looked away and whispered, "Thanks." And that was the moment. That split second when admiration became something else. Something dangerous. I told myself it was nothing. A fleeting connection. But it wasn't. Not when she started texting after dinner, "You always make me laugh." Not when she hugged me longer than she should have. Not when she started choosing the seat next to mine every time. Then came the hike. Just Sydney and me. Jason was busy with work, and the hike had been long overdue. We went up a quiet trail near my place, tall trees, crisp air, the kind of silence that invites confession. At the overlook, we stopped. She didn't say anything at first. Just stood there beside me, still. Then she said, "Sometimes I feel more seen by you than anyone else." I had no words. Just guilt. And longing. And confusion. Because I kept seeing Jason's face in my mind. His grin. His loyalty. The way he once said, "You're the one person I'd trust with my life." How do you betray that? But how do you deny something that burns in your chest every time she says your name? I started avoiding them. Making excuses. Dodging game nights. Ghosting group chats. But Sydney noticed. She showed up at my place one afternoon, no warning, just standing in my doorway. "You've been distant," she said. I didn't answer. I just let her in. She stood in the center of my living room, arms crossed, voice low. "Tell me I'm imagining it," she said. "Tell me this, whatever this is, isn't real." God, I wanted to lie. Wanted to say it was nothing. But my voice failed me. "It's real," I admitted. She didn't speak. She crossed the space between us and kissed me. It wasn't sweet. It wasn't soft. It was hungry. Angry. Like we both hated that we wanted it. When she finally pulled away, she whispered, "I've been trying to fight this." "So have I said. And then she left. Just walked out. I didn't stop her. That night, I lay awake replaying every second. Every touch. Every mistake. And in the morning, Jason texted. "Sydney's acting weird. She seemed fine when she left your place last night?" I stared at the screen. How do you even respond to that? There's no clean version of this story. No ending where no one gets hurt. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I bury it. Maybe I confess and let it all burn. But one thing is certain now. There's no going back. No more pretending.